Hello YouTube. Today I am opening and reviewing a purchase from a company called Elrohir. I think that's pronounced correctly. Leather on Etsy. It's a new TN cover. It's another A5 one. And just because I'm a cow, I'm going to compare it to my Uglybugplans custom pop-ins. If you look through my videos, I show you the unboxing of that one. I don't know how to do that thing up in the corner. So, you know, if someone wants to tell me how to do that, that'd be great. Thank you very much. I'd really appreciate it. So for now, I'm gonna, that's the company name there. Elrohir Leather from, no, do you know what? It's Welsh. I'm not even gonna attempt to butcher it because I don't want to offend any Welsh people. So, you know, yeah. Right, let's start by opening it. Now, first and foremost, I can tell you that I ordered this. Oh my, when did I order this? Weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, I think it was, end of February. I had a chat with her about it, and it's not a custom job, this is one that she stocks. So, okay, this came in a jiffy, same as my Uglybugs. My Uglybugs was then wrapped in very, very thick wrapping papers, done in the design of the Marauders map from Harry Potter, which I just thought was fantastic. This one has come in a clear plastic sheeting. It's very pretty. Here it is. Hope you love it, Misha. Well, let's see, shall we? See if I do or not. Okay, I can immediately tell you it's a lot thinner. And these were about the same price. Nice little card. This doesn't smell. Doesn't smell like this one does. This still smells of leather, even after me using it and schlepping it about for about a month. The elastic is thinner. It'll take a bit getting used to. Now this is an extra wide spine. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of elastic across the back. So it looks, at the moment, it looks a lot bigger because it is, quite frankly. Like that, it's sticking out a good, you know, probably what, 1.5 cm. As you can see, me just stuck a couple of notebooks in for me. So as I fill this one up, they're all plain notebooks, not dot grid, but then I don't think I actually ordered anything. There's pocket eyes. The inside is lovely. It's very untreated leather. It's very, very soft. Feels really, really nice. There's a nice little pocket there. It's a bit dark, isn't it? I wonder if that helps. Or is that a bit glary? Okay. This is called Starry Starry Night. That's not really any better, is it? Sorry, it's really hard to try and get this so that you can actually see it. There's like the gold moon and some stars, and then a black sort of like plant on it, and the same on the back. It's very dark in colour. I was expecting it to be a bit lighter than this. It looks lighter online, and then the pattern is carried through, and there's this kind of pocket on either side. I've just noticed her notebooks each have the little her shop logo down in this corner. In the middle of each notebook appears to be a couple of elastics per notebook. The elastics are tied quite loosely. I assume that's to allow me to tighten them to how I like. There's got 3 notebooks in all and 2 in each one. There's one there and another one there. So yeah, I'm going to be able to get a lot of crap in it, which is good because this is going to be my storage notebook. This is my carry it about with me, which I think is a good idea because you can just see, I mean, they don't look much thicker there because this has got the pocket sewn in, as this does. This also has a pocket, but it just, I don't know, it just feels different. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's because my Uglybug started to loosen after being schlepped about for a month or so. She's got like a little grommet for the inside loop elastic, I think. No, she hasn't. It's just a tied knot to hold the elastic in. So there's nothing there. In the Uglybugs one, there's a piece of leather to protect the hole, to make it a little bit stronger, stops the hole wearing away. There's no pen loops. When I spoke to her, she said she doesn't do or doesn't recommend pen loops because it makes it a bit bulky. And I will say that I do agree with that. I do not use this one on the Uglybugs one. I thought I was going to, but I actually just tend to carry my Home Cube pencil case around with me. That's this. You know, this has got pretty much all my pens in that I use. I actually find this one keeps getting caught on the front page of this notebook when it's been laying open. Because when it's laid open, it's like that. When I go to shut it, it gets caught on it sometimes, and the pages get bent. So, yeah, I'm not too fussed about the pen loop. So, you know, I could quite easily do without that. I have even considered cutting it out, but I don't want to cause any damage to this because it's so great and I love it so much. On the whole, I prefer Poppins to this. I think because Poppins was a custom, you know, and yeah, I love the fact this is wide, and I can't wait to see it full. I mean, you know, that is the oh my goodness, spine. The spine on it. And just to give you an idea, I think actually this might even be an extra wide, just to give you an idea, that is 3 inches worth of spine there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just see if I can match it up for you. So that's going from there to there, okay, and that is coming up at about 3 inches, maybe a smidgen over. This one is there's no stitching on the spine either. The pattern goes all the way around. Can you see that? So there's no break on it. Poppins, well, you can see there from the stitching, that's how wide the spine is, and this has 3 elastics in, I believe it is. No, it has 4 because you've got the double one down the middle, and that is about 1 inch, I think it is. Yeah, just over 1 inch. If I'd spoken to Michelle and actually spoke measurements rather than how many loitrums can I fit in it, I would have asked for a wider spine. This does hold quite comfortably 2 inserts, one that I bought off of somebody in a D-stash and one that I've made, and my loitrum. If I try and put another insert in, the loitrum spine gets twisted because I've fed the loitrum in through this cover, this pocket rather, at the back. I've got a spare elastic sitting there, as you can see, but like I say, if I put another insert in, it pulls the spine of this out of shape when I try and close it. So I would have made the spine a bit wider on this. So the pen loop and the spine are the only things that I'm not majorly in love with in the Uglybugs. If I'm going to get another one off of her, I will say to her I want a wider spine, and, you know, don't worry about the pen loop. I'll be interested to see how much this thing ends up holding, because it is a chunk and a half of, I mean, I can't even bend it to shape because it's not reinforced, and that I don't like. I would have stitched it to that is, you know, that's me putting a little bit of bend into it to sort of try and give it, it's quite pliable leather actually, considering that it's brand new. Yeah, I mean, when it's open, it's gonna be quite chunky, but I don't plan on pulling this one around with me. I just hope my daughter doesn't see it, otherwise she's gonna probably want to steal it. very, very nice. Not impressed with the 6-week wait. Really not impressed. And she went the full 6 weeks. From the date I ordered it, which, like I said, was the end of February. I can't check without looking on my phone, and I can't because I'm talking to you. She said, you know, it will be shipped by, I think it was the 10th. It shipped on the 9th, which I think was that Friday. Anyway, whatever Friday was. And I got it today, and today is Thursday, so the shipping took quite a while as well, which is odd because we're in the same, well, she's in Wales and I'm in the UK. It takes me 5 hours, 6 hours to drive to where she is, so I'm a bit annoyed at the shipping. And it was sent as a small parcel first class, so it shouldn't have taken that long. It says here she shipped it on the 11th. So yeah, I'm a bit annoyed about that because today's date... Oh no, it says here she shipped it on the 11th, but she told me she shipped it last week. So there you go. Would I recommend them? Yes, if you don't mind the wait. I ended up with Poppins because I wasn't impressed with the wait. I'd already ordered this and I thought, oh well, you know, I'll just have to wait. And then Michelle told me she could create from my design in a week, and she was true to her word. I got a custom job in a week. I'm very happy with it. Afterwards I did think that I was going to receive this and sell it on and not keep it because £75 is an awful lot of money, but I'm also aware of the fact that I'm going to start going through notebooks like nobody's business, and there are a few things that new notebooks I would like to make with collections in that I don't need to cart around with me everywhere. So, excuse me, an extra notebook is going to come in handy, I think, to store all those in. There are things that I want to, you know, learn and practice and learn at. I want to get better at my lettering. I want to get better at my watercolouring, and I want to use this to hold some of it in. Yeah, so yes, I would recommend them if you can stand the wait for, you know, something that you've just spent, well, with shipping it was over £80. I wasn't asked what kind of notebooks I wanted inside. I would have chosen dot grids. I didn't get dot grid. I got 3, one pink, one blue, and one, I don't know what you call that, peach I suppose, notebook inside. There's quite a decent amount of pages, but they're blank. I suppose that's alright for me to practice drawing and stuff in, but I would have preferred dot grid if I'd been given the choice. Anything else? Not that I can think of. If you have any queries, comments, anything to say in general, whatever, do give me a shout. Anything you want to know, anything you want to say, yeah, I'd appreciate it. I would really, really, really love if you would give me a thumbs up. I would really love if you left me a comment. I would really love if you reach out to me. My YouTube name is also the same name that I use on Twitter and on Instagram. And if I remember, I will put a link in down below. But I'm really new at this and I keep forgetting. So if I don't, hey, you know what? Leave me a comment and remind me, you know? Maybe I should write it down in one of my journals. Yeah. Reach out to me. I'm always open for a chat. I'm always open to discuss what works for me and what doesn't work for me. I'm always up for letting you know what kind of spreads I like, what kind of paper I use, where do I get things. Oh, by the way, if you are interested, the charm, the Poppins charm, came from Lemon Tree Prints Australia on Etsy, and this was also custom. It's fab. It was designed with Mary Poppins in mind. As you can see, there's Big Ben, there's her bag, there's the carousel, there's a spoonful of sugar with a spoon, there's a kite, there's her hat, there's a penguin, there's a little chimney sweep, hey, there's a flower from her hat, and it's practically perfect in every way. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let me know why. Feel free to subscribe. If there's anything I can help you with, feel free to send me a message. Have a very, very good day. Enjoy your journal, whichever kind you may have. If there's one that you think, hey, you know what, girl, you should try that, let me know. And, you know, in another 6 months when I've saved up some dosh, maybe I'll just go and buy one on your recommendations. Take care.